Hi, good evening, friends. So I'm back with strategic management new syllabus, and it's purely in English. I hope you're with me. Okay, the last lecture. What had we studied in last lecture was just an introduction session where we had understood the definition of the term strategic management, the definition of the term strategic management, and what was the definition? Vision, mission, objectives and goals. Then one point was skipped. Then formulation, implementation, evaluation and control. I hope you with me. Yes. After that, we have understood the levels of organization. How many levels are there? Three levels are there. Corporate or strategic level, business, divisional or management level, and last is functional and operation level. Am I clear? The top level job is to formulate strategy, and the lower level's job is to implement the strategy. Am I clear? Then what's next? Then we have studied, boss, what is the job of top level people? The job of top level people is to formulate a strategy. Listen to me, yeah? Is to formulate a strategy which will help organization to achieve its objectives and goals. It will help organization. When I talk about top level, it should help organization to achieve its objectives and goals. If that is happening, that means top level people are effective people. We had understood the meaning of the term effective means successful in getting desired results. Effective means successful in getting desired results, and if top level people are effective people, they will formulate a sound strategy. Am I clear? Next, if you're unable to achieve your objectives and goals, that means top level people are ineffective people, and if they are ineffective people, they will formulate strategy with errors and flaws. Am I clear? Then we came to the lower level. What is the job of lower level people? The job of lower level people is to implement, and for implementation they need resources. Am I clear? As in man, machine, material and money. Man, machine, material and money for them. And how should they use the resources? They should use the resources in the best possible manner. That means optimum utilization of resources, which means efficient. So if lower level people use the resources in the best possible manner, that means who are they? They are efficient people, and efficient people will do excellent implementation. Am I clear? Next, we studied that if lower level people are not using the resources in the best possible manner, that means they are inefficient people, and inefficient people will do weak implementation. Am I clear? So lastly, we had gone that top level people are either effective or ineffective. Top level people are either effective or ineffective, and if they are effective, strategy will be sound, and if they are ineffective, strategy will be with errors or flaws. I hope you're with me. Now understand, the quality of people at top level is effective and ineffective. Strategy is sound and with errors. Am I clear? When I say lower level people will either be efficient or inefficient. Understand? People are efficient. Work is excellent. I won't ever say excellent person. It's a wrong English. A person is never excellent. His job is excellent. Efficient people do excellent job. Inefficient people do weak job. Am I clear? Am I clear? This was done in the last lecture. And with this, now let's come to chapter 8. Why, boss? I have told you, I won't be going in order. Wherever whatever is linked, I will take that link and complete that topic. Am I clear? Come to chapter 8. Come to chapter 8. Question number 1, 2 and 3. These 3 questions we will be doing it right now. These 3 questions we will be doing it right now in chapter 8. Why am I doing it over here? Because we have understood the concept of effectiveness, efficiency. We've understood the concept of excellent, weak, etc. Am I clear? So what is the first question? The first question is, What is the relationship between strategy formulation and strategy implementation? I'm repeating my question again. What is the relationship between strategy formulation and strategy implementation? I hope you're listening to me. Understand. They have asked relationship between the job of the people. Top level people's job is formulation and lower level people's job is implementation. So when I say formulation, formulation is either sound or with errors or flaws, and implementation is either excellent or weak. In question number 1, we are discussing about their job and we are not discussing about the people. Am I clear? So again, if you remember, in lecture 1, I had made myself very clear that if there is any diagram in the question, you have to draw in the exam, irrespective of the fact whether it is asked or not asked. It does not matter. Whether it is asked or not asked, it does not matter. If it is given in the book, you have to draw in the exam. What is this diagram? Just x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis, you have strategy implementation. On y-axis, you have strategy formulation. Formulation is either sound or with flaws, with errors. Implementation is either weak or excellent. And I hope you know how to draw this. Basically, my x-axis is like 0 0.1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. That means here the numbers are low, here the number is high. That means weak to excellent. 10 marks, 10 out of 10 is excellent marks. 1 out of 10 is not good marks. Same way, strategy is weak and now it is becoming good. The flawed to sound. Am I clear? Am I clear? I hope you're with me. Now, before starting with this, just draw, just write here, write 2 words. Just write 2 words. First word is redesign. Redesign. And second word is readjustment. Just write this 2 words. Redesign and readjustment. Understand? See what I'm trying to say over here. Normally this question is asked, ma'am, about the language, because in theory paper, what is the problem is with the language? Students are unable to write the language. See, I don't say that you have to write exactly same what is written in the study material. Nobody can write also, not practically possible also. But yes, the keywords should be there in your answer. You can frame your own sentences but with the keywords. Yeah, but when I say framing your own sentence does not mean a very layman language. Understand, you are pursuing CA. You're pursuing a professional degree. So just a layman language won't work over here. Am I clear? Just keep these 2 words in your mind. Am I clear? Just keep these 2 words in your mind. First, what's the question? What is the question? What is the relationship between strategy formulation and strategy implementation? Relationship between formulation and implementation. We have just studied as of now that if formulation is sound, if formulation is sound, can I say if formulation is sound and implementation is excellent, chances of success is very high. You agree or not? You agree to this or not? When I say formulation is sound, sorry, formulation is sound and implementation is excellent, chances of success is very high. Am I clear? To come to first point, a company will be successful only when formulation is sound and implementation is excellent. I hope you're with me. Organization success is a function of good strategy and proper implementation. Understand? Just don't be rigid with the word sound. Just don't be rigid with the word excellent. If I even write proper strategy or if I even write, or not proper strategy, if I even write good strategy, if I even write good strategy and proper implementation, still it is okay. Don't be rigid to the word sound and excellent. Your message should be conveyed. Am I clear? Why I'm saying this, will come to know in next 5 minutes. Okay. So basically, your success depends upon how is your strategy and how you have implemented that strategy. The strategy should be good. The strategy should be sound. You should do an excellent implementation. You should do a proper implementation. If you do this, chances of success is very high. Okay. So now come to this diagram. How many blocks are there? 4. How many boxes are there? 4. Tell me which is the best one. Which is the best one? You will say B. Why B? Man, strategy is sound and implementation is excellent. Strategy is sound and implementation is excellent. Chances of success is very high. Am I clear? To come to square B is an ideal situation where a company has succeeded in designing a sound and competitive strategy and has been successful in implementing it also. Am I clear? Am I clear? The chance of success becomes very high if strategy is sound and implementation is excellent. Next, square A. What is square A? Man, strategy is sound. Implementation is weak. Now tell me what you need to change. Do you need to change the strategy or do you need to change your implementation? Your implementation is weak. So no need to touch your strategy. Just change your implementation. That means I will use the word. Whenever I am going to change my implementation, I will be using the word readjustment. And if I change my strategy, I will be using the word redesign. Am I clear? Now, square A. Tell me, if in square A, I know where I'm going wrong. I'm going wrong in my implementation. So if I readjust my implementation, I will have a good, or maybe I should have a proper implementation. So by this, I can move from square A to square B. You agree to this or not? क्या लिखा है? Square A is a situation where a company apparently has formulated a very competitive strategy but is showing difficulties in implementing it successfully. Once the implementation difficulties are realized and solved, the company can move from square A to square B. This can be done to various, there can be various problems as a lack of experience. You may not have an experience as a startup company, lack of resources. For implementation, you need resources. Then missing leadership. Without leaders, you cannot implement, because we will be studying today only that in implementation phase, you need motivation to keep on doing. Somebody should keep on motivating you, keep on pushing you, keep on guiding you. Who does that? Leaders does that. And if leaders are missing, that's a problem. Am I clear? Am I clear? So if you, what you do? If you have a, if you work on an implementation, you will move from square A to square B. Clear? Next, square D. Tell me what is the problem in square D? The problem in square D is that my strategy is with flaws. My strategy is with flaws, but I am doing excellent implementation. Now tell me, simple, where am I wrong? Ma'am, you are not having a good strategy. What need to be done? Redesign your strategy. Now tell me, just answer this question. If I will redesign my strategy, won't I have to automatically readjust my implementation? Because what I implement my strategy. What do I implement? I implement my strategy. So if I have changed the strategy, if I've redesigned the strategy, end of the day, I will have to readjust my implementation also. But yeah, best part, I'm not worried about my lower level people. My lower level people are efficient people. They are doing excellent job. So even if I redesign the strategy, they're still continuing doing excellent job. Am I clear? So if I redesign my strategy, I will move from square D to square B. Am I clear? So what is square D? Is a situation where strategy formulation is flawed, matlab with flaws, but the company is showing excellent implementation skill. When a company finds itself in square D, the first thing what they have to do is redesign their strategy before readjusting the implementation execution skill. See, when I'm going wrong, I was wrong in my strategy. So first redesign that. Am I clear? Come to last square. Square C. Square C. What is square C? Both is a problem. What is the problem? Both is a problem. My formulation is also with flaws. My implementation is also weak. What need to be done? You will have to redesign as well as readjust. Both is a problem. Am I clear? Basically, here in this scenario, if you are in square C, your survival can be a question mark. C is reserved for companies that haven't succeeded in coming up with good strategy formulation and in addition are bad at implementing it also. The path to success also goes through business model redesign and implementation execution readjustments. You have to do both. You have to redesign also and you have to readjust also. By doing this, you will move from square C to square B. Am I clear? Is first question very clear? Is first question very clear? Please reply. Any doubt with first question? Any doubt, please reply. Yes. Is question number 1 clear? Okay. Now write a question over here. Just write. Just write one question over. Write correct, incorrect. Write in your notebook only. Write in the book wherever you are studying, or maybe write in this book only if you have taken a printout. Good strategy. Write. Write a question. Good strategy. Good strategy and and proper implementation. Good strategy and proper implementation ensure organizational success. Correct, incorrect? I'm repeating the question again. Good strategy and proper implementation ensures organization success. Correct, incorrect? Reply. Is this correct or incorrect? I am not getting the answer. Correct. Okay. One has given the answers correct. Other answer? Correct, ma'am. See, this is the way I am able to fool you people. What was the question given you people? Good strategy and proper implementation ensures organizational success. I hope you're with me, boss. First, tell me, can anybody, what do you mean ensure? Ensure means 100%. Ensure means 100%. Tell me. If you say me like this, if you say correct, see the moment you said correct, I was able to fool people. If you see this question is given below, exactly below what I've read, but purposefully I had made you write the question because if I had asked you to read the question over here, you could have easily seen the answer incorrect. You could have easily seen the answer incorrect, and then your mind, you won't be able to apply your brain. Now, what is happening over here? Listen to me. Why your answer is wrong? See, boss, tell me, understand one thing. How sound is my strategy? How excellent is my implementation? But there are things which is beyond my control. See, I work in this environment. I work in this environment, and environment is uncertain. If I give an example over here, okay, the World Cup, the last World Cup, India, I think India had a very sound strategy, and India was implementing in an excellent manner. Matlab, I think I remember when, like, I'm talking about 10 years back when Sachin Tendulkar was playing. What used to happen? Sachin out, matlab, khatam, finish. Now nobody can score 100. Finish. Wherever we are only one or two batsmen, one bowler maybe, one maybe few fielders, am I clear? And if they are not performing, then they're out. But this team was like awesome team. We had so many people for hundreds. We had best bowlers, we had best fielders. Matlab, a awesome team we had. Awesome team, and there was a sound strategy, and they were doing excellent implementation. Still we lost. Still we lost. Why? Because we work in this environment. We work in this environment, and environment is beyond your control. How good your strategy is, listen to me, huh? How good your strategy is. Your best strategy can even fail. Your best strategy can even fail. I hope you're listening to me. If because of the changes happening in the environment, because of the changes happening in the environment, getting my point? I hope you are able to understand. I hope you are able to understand. The answer is incorrect. Nobody can guarantee success. Nobody can get. I suppose I make a strategy for you people. Suppose I make a strategy for you people, and it's a very sound strategy, and you have done excellent implementation. You have done excellent implementation. Still, can I guarantee your success? Can you yourself guarantee your success? No, there are things beyond control. Am I clear? Am I clear? Getting my point? क्या लिखा है? सीधा आंसर. See the answer. A sound strategy with excellent implementation would take you. See, would lead का मतलब would take you to success. Chances of success is very high. Chances will become very high, but nobody can guarantee success. Nobody can guarantee success. A sound strategy with excellent implementation would lead means would take you. We came to semifinals. Would lead to organizational success, but cannot ensure it. Nobody can ensure it. Organizational environment is dynamic and can be hostile, jeopardizing. Jeopardizing matlab affecting your best strategy can fail. Best of the strategies. It is not feasible to accurately predict the future environmental conditions that have bearing on the success of the strategy. Get your point? Your success of the strategy depends on the environment, and nobody can predict environment. See, now this is a scenario. I think July month is going on. From March month, we are at home. Suppose assume I must be having so many strategies, all gone in vain. Why I cannot go out only? Getting my point? Immediately I had to change my strategy. Now no live lectures, no physical lectures, come to virtual world. I hope you're getting me. I hope you have got the answer. Boss, my job was done by fooling you people. The moment you said correct, matlab ICI was able to fool you people. So write one more question. Write one more question over here. Good strategy. Write one more question over here. Good strategy and proper implementation, good strategy and proper implementation would lead to organizational success. Would lead to organizational success. Correct, incorrect? Reply. Reply this answer. So, good strategy and proper implementation would lead to organizational success. Correct, incorrect? Reply. Correct, incorrect? Reply fast. Is this correct? Now reply. Yes, this is correct. Now see, you have to read the question properly in the exam. One word ensure incorrect. One word lead to success correct. Mother, there cannot be one answer to this question. It all depends upon the question. Am I very clear? Now you will ask this, ma'am. We don't in your paper. Now you don't get correct incorrect. Now you don't get correct incorrect. You used to get correct incorrect when there were no MCQs. When there were no MCQs, they used to ask. ICI used to ask correct incorrect. But now, ma'am, they are not asking. Why are you teaching us? Boss, they may not ask correct incorrect in this manner, but they can ask in another manner. For example, good strategy and proper implementation ensure organizational success. Do you agree to the statement? Give reason or explain, or give whatever is your answer. Give explain. Am I clear? Secondly, your understanding increases if you go with correct incorrect. Am I clear? Am I clear? Second question. HQ is a service company. 2 years back, the company hired a reputed management consultant to formulate its strategy. Okay. Which company is this? Service company. Okay. And 2 years back, service company, that means service providers, they give services. 2 years back, the company hired a reputed management consultant to formulate its strategy. The consultant recommended an aggressive expansion plan. Okay. What they did? An aggressive expansion plan was given by the consultant. Now, in an internal review meeting, the company finds that many of the suggestions are not even fully considered. Which part of strategy management process is missing in HQ? Again, repeating the question, boss. I hope you know. Though I will share the paper pattern with you after I'm done with this one chapter. I'll share paper pattern with you people. But you have at least one question, a subjective question which is based on case study, and that's a compulsory question. Your MCQs are compulsory and in objectives compulsory. Subjective may one question will is compulsory and one question will be a case study based question. Am I clear? Am I clear? So what is written over here? HQ is a service company. 2 years back, the company hired a reputed management consultant to formulate its strategy. The consultant recommended an aggressive expansion plan. Now, in an internal review meeting, the company finds that many of the suggestions are not even fully considered. Which part of strategic management process is missing? Let's read the answer. Strategy implementation is missing. Implementation is a managerial exercise of putting a chosen strategy into action. It deals with managerial exercise of supervising the ongoing pursuit of strategy, making it work, improving the competence with which it is executed, and showing measurable progress in achieving the targeted results. See what was happening 2 years back. The person made a strategy, and you are still now in internal review now. Boss, think 2 years back if strategy was formulated, why haven't you not implemented? Am I clear? Strategy implementation is concerned with translating of strategy decision into action, which presupposes that a decision itself was made with some thought being given to feasibility and acceptability. The allocation of resources to new course of action will need to be undertaken, and there may be need for adapting the organization structure to handle new activities as well as training personnel and devising appropriate systems. It is crucial to realize that the difference between formulation and implementation, because they both require different skill. Also, a company will be successful only when formulation is sound and implementation is excellent. Understand what was happening over here? Again, I am reading the question. Let's read the question again, boss. Honestly, this book given to you people is nothing but a compiler of your study material of RTPs from 2012, not even 12, 2007 to 2019. Am I clear? Your mock test papers, your question papers, everything, all is incorporated over here chapter wise, topic wise with solution. I used to first not give the solutions, but then I felt that at the time of class you are able to understand, but you are unable to present it in the exam because of language missing. So I purposefully given the answers also. Am I clear? Okay, again repeating it. Again repeating the question. HQ is a service company. 2 years back, the company hired a reputed management consultant to formulate the strategy. 2 years back, the strategy was, if I am giving a timetable today, implement it now. After 2 years, scenario changed. The consultant recommended an aggressive expansion plan. Now, in an internal review meeting, the company finds that many of the sessions are not even fully considered. The boss, what was missing over here? In strategic management process, you understand? When I say SM, definition क्या है? What is definition? Vision, mission, objectives and goals. And one is skip. Then you have formulation. You have formulation, you have implementation, you have evaluation and control. You have what done till here. Planning was done. Now what was missing? This was missing. Am I clear? Is this question very clear? Very, very, very clear. Can I go ahead? Is question number 2 clear? Am I clear? Question number 2 of past exam papers. Am I clear? Can I go ahead? Please reply. Can I go ahead? Okay. Next question. Question number 2. Question number 2. What is the relationship between efficiency and effectiveness? What is the relationship between efficiency and effectiveness? So when I say efficiency, who are efficient people? Lower people. Lower level people are efficient people, and who are effective people? Top level people are effective people. I hope you're with me. Now listen. That means, aren't they asking about people over here? My question number 1 was relationship between formulation and implementation. My question number 1 was relationship between formulation and implementation. That means relationship between the job of the people. But my question number 2 is talking about relationship between the quality of the people. The top level people are effective or ineffective, and lower level people are efficient or inefficient. Am I clear? Am I clear? So this question can be asked in another manner also. Write that question. Write that question. What is the relationship between, what is the relationship between strategic management and operational management? What is the relationship between strategic management and operational management? Reply. Or not reply, sorry. Write the question. What is the relationship between strategic management and operational management? Now, both the question given in the book and the question which I had made you write now, both the question will have the same answer. Because when I say relationship between strategic management and operational management people, that means strategic management people are effective or ineffective, and operational management people are efficient or inefficient, means both the question will have the same answer. Am I clear? Okay. Now, before starting with question number 2 over here, if I go back to question number 1, what I felt over here was, if you are in square A, whatever is wrong, rectify, go to square B, success. If you are in square C, whatever is wrong, rectify it and go to square B, success. If you are in square D, whatever is wrong, rectify it and go to square B, success. Getting my point? In short, if I go with question number 1, that means they will lead you to success. That means in In reality, nobody will die. No company will die. If this is a scenario, no company should die. But in real world, it does not happen. I see company liquidating. I see closing down. I see liquidation. I've seen liquidation of Lehman Brothers. I've seen Reliance Communication dying. I've seen Jet Airways dying. Am I clear? I hope you're getting my point or not. That means real world is something else. Answer given in question number 1 is something else. But yes, if question number 1 is asked in the exam, you will write question number 1 only. The answer given by them. My real world answer is in question number 2. My real world answer is in question number 2. So let's see first this diagram. Again, I'm saying boys, do draw a diagram in your exam. You will score really good marks in SM. Out of 50, you score 35 in SM. Your job is done. Okay. X axis and Y. X and Y. On X, we have written strategic management people. That means top level people. On Y, we have written operational management people. That means lower level people. Am I clear? Top level people are either effective or ineffective. Lower level people are either efficient or inefficient. I hope you're with me. Top level people are either effective or ineffective. Lower level people are either efficient or inefficient. Am I clear? Am I clear? Now tell me, which is the best block? Tell me, which is the best box? First one. Why first one? Ma'am, top level people are effective people, lower level people are efficient people. Chances of success is very high. An organization that finds itself in cell 1 is well placed and thrives since it is achieving what it aspires with an efficient output input ratio. See, most important in life is your proper input output ratio. At times you put efforts for 3 hours but output is just for 15 minutes. At times you say, "Na boss, you have done this in 3 hours but you have not taken more than half an hour." That means your input was 3 hours, your output is just of half an hour. You would have done this in half an hour only. Am I clear? But here they are proper input output ratio. Am I clear? Now come to blocks 2 and box 4. Box 2 and box 4. Okay, before coming to box 2 and box 4, tell me one question. Give me answer to one question. Who makes strategy? Top level people. Who implements strategy? Lower level people. I hope you're with me. Who makes strategy? Top level people. Who implements? Lower level people. Right? Tell me if results come negative. If results come negative, now you don't know why is result negative. You don't know why is result negative. Let me explain. See, my question is top level people formulate and lower level people implement. I hope you're with me. Now suppose my results are negative. My results are negative. That means I have not achieved my desired results. Am I clear? As of now, I really don't know because of what results came negative. Results can be negative because of various reasons. One is maybe they are ineffective. Am I clear? I hope you're with me. Getting my point? Am I clear? Am I clear? Maybe they are inefficient. Maybe both are ineffective plus inefficient. But as of now, I don't know where the problem lies, right? I don't know. If you can answer me this question, when results come negative, whom do you blame first? Whom do public normally blames? Tell me. Whom do public normally blames? Tell me. If results come negative, whom do you normally blame? Tell me. Do you blame top level people or do you blame lower level people? Reply. Reply this. If your results come negative, whom do you normally blame? Do you blame top level people or do you blame lower level people? Okay. Okay, I got the answer. Both all are answering that, ma'am. Top level people are blamed. If you see me like this, okay, if you see me like this, suppose I have given a, who am I? Who sits at top level? Qualified, experienced person sits at top level. Now assume I am a chartered, I would assume I am a CA. I am a chartered accountant and I have cleared my CA in 2004. 2020 going on, that means 2020 going on. I have cleared in 2004, that means 15-16 years back. I am qualified as well as experienced person, and I have given you a timetable. I have given you a timetable, nothing but strategy. I have given you a timetable. I hope you're understanding, right? Now, if results come negative, tell me, are people going to blame me or people going to blame you people? Tell me. If your results come negative, are they going to blame me or are they going to blame you people? Reply. Tell me. Whom are people going to blame? Are they going to blame me or are they going to blame you people? Exactly. They're going to blame you. Boss, they will never come and blame me. I am already a chartered accountant. I've already proved myself. I'm an experienced person. I'm a qualified person. Nobody will blame me. They will blame you. Initially, always lower level people are blamed first. Understand? I hope you get my point. Initially, always who are blamed? Lower level people are blamed. Initially, who are blamed? Lower level people are blamed. I hope you're with me. I hope you're with me. So if you see this third one, if you see the third one, what is happening in third one? If you see the third one, what is happening in third one? My top level people are effective people, but my lower level people are inefficient people. My lower level people are which people? Inefficient people. I hope you're with me. Still survival. Why? Normally, whom do you blame? Lower level people. Initially, to whom do you blame? Lower level people. And actually, who had to be blamed over here? Lower level, because they were inefficient. Because they were inefficient. Getting my point or not? Who were they? They were inefficient. Getting my point? I hope you're with me. I hope you're with me what I'm trying to say. So if my lower level people are inefficient and I have blamed them only, so I will be curing there only. So I will be able to get survival in the later stage. Am I clear? But understand, come to second and come to fourth. Come to second and come to fourth. Just give me a second.